So I got up at 5 a.m. It's now 8 something, almost 9. And I was waiting for something like new songs. I thought it was one, but it's two. I'm gonna talk about that later. So usually in my time zone, new things like seasons come to the game either 5 or either 6 or 7, one of those times. So every time since 5 a.m. I just open the game every 1 hour to see if we got it. And today we got it at 7 a.m. I actually opened the game at 7 a.m. and nothing. Like, you know, when you open it and you see like it shows up on the screen like, hey, new songs. And I didn't get that, so I thought we hadn't gotten anything yet. But then on Twitter, I had friends telling me like, hey, no, it's on the game already. So I was like, okay, hold on. So I started to get ready, and now I'm here. And I saw the pictures of the menu with the two songs. One is a solo, I think the girl with the head we saw on the teaser, and one is two coaches, like a duo. But I just saw the picture like, hey, okay. But I make sure to not read the titles. So I don't know the songs. I just know like what map it is. I'm gonna react to what song it is. A lot of people, like, I feel like everyone is really hyped about a 2000s season, but I really like that kind of music too. In fact, I love every kind of music since like 17s to nowadays. I love music in general, so of course I'm hyped too, but I'm seeing people theorizing what songs, what artists it could be by seeing the teasers, and nobody's saying like something I'm really fan of, like those theory songs are songs I really didn't grow up with, so I'm not really connected with the songs. So I know I'm not like super like, okay, it's going to be amazing. Like, I'm still waiting to see what I got. So no, I don't wanna put like too much expectations on songs I like, because I don't know if we're getting a song I like. So let's see. I don't care much about having songs that I really like and that I just wanting to have in the game. Like, just this makes any song makes me love any song. Like, I got to know so many songs I love through Just Dance, or songs I already knew but I didn't love them so much, but Just Dance made me love them through the maps. So, if the songs I know, if the songs I know and love, if the songs I don't know, if the songs I know but I don't like them much, I don't care. Like, I know Just Dance can make me be hyped about any song. So it's more about the maps than the songs for me. And it's the first video I filmed after I got the bright haircut. So yeah. So let's stop here and go see what songs we got today. Okay, new songs screen. No. So I really have to go somewhere, like they didn't announce it on the menu like they usually do. So that's a bit weird. Like, they usually, every time a song comes in the game, like, I know it's a early access, but the Disney, like the two first Disney songs were also a early access, and we got the new song screen when up in the game. So I don't know, maybe they still do it, but I don't know. So let's try to find the songs here.
A few moments later.
Okay, I found them, and I just was scrolling, try to find it, which was kind of dumb because I wasn't filming, so I saw the names. So now we're reacting to the names, I think. So my plus ended some days ago and I still hadn't bought it again, so it was here. I feel like if I had plus, it would be on the top, like the screenshot I saw. So anyway, we have Hollaback Girl, which I don't know see. Hollaback Girl was a song that some people were theorizing about, and I believed it was that too, so you were right. And I feel like it's a nice song. Like, it was not a song I didn't connect much with growing up. Like, I feel like this season is going to bring a lot of nostalgia to a lot of people, but I'm not really feeling these songs for now, because I didn't really listen to them growing up, but I know I can love them now to justness. So I feel like this one's going to be fun. I feel like I'm gonna like this one. And Boys a Liar Part 2 in a metro. So in terms of song, I know I prefer Hollaback Girl. Boys a Liar is not a song I really listening to. Like, I listened to Hollaback Girl a bit more than this one. But I really like the concept of it. You know, I have a thing for maps in cities, so I love that already, and I didn't expect this to be a duo, because we saw P1 in the teaser but not P2, and I can already tell I like P2 more, so I love them. So like, what I actually grew up listening to, what I get nostalgia for, was like Katy Perry, Britney Spears. Like, that's who I grew up listening. These two songs were not songs that I really... Okay, so now later I actually found out Boys a Liar is not a song from that time, so that's why I don't even know it. I'm gonna talk more about it later. Feel connected with, like Hollaback Girl, like I listen to that sometimes, and I feel like it's a fun, nice song, and I'm happy to have in the game, and I feel like the map's going to be good too. But for Boys a Liar, I don't think I listen to that much, or like ever, like actually listen to the full song on purpose. Like, I don't know, like, don't tell me I don't have culture, like it just never happened, okay? But I'm sure I'm gonna, like, these two are gonna grow on me because of just names. Like, this happens sometimes, so many times before, so yeah, just let's discover these maps. Okay, so I actually didn't know the song. It's not a song I saw. I think it was maybe getting wrong with A Beautiful Liar from Rihanna or something. I never heard this before. And like I said, I saw on Twitter someone saying it's a 2023 song, so it's really like a sort of soft pop, kind of lofi, kind of... I thought it was cute, even though it's not a 2000 song. Maybe it's their style of closing something. I feel like every season had one map that was not in the theme, like the Follow the White Rabbit in the Astral season. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we have background dancers. That's cool. Okay, so I walked in a place that had a floor exactly like that. I don't know which one to go first. I like to start with the easiest one as a warm-up, but both say a medium, so I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start with this one. And by the way, now that we have this, I'm kinda hoping to get Rich Girl, because it's from the same singer, so who knows. We get that on Plus. So, first try, I didn't see any of it besides what I showed. Let's go, let's find out the name of the coach. Moxie, okay. Okay, let's go. So the teaser was actually the opening of the map. And just for the teaser and the preview in the menu, I could tell this core was going to have attitude. And I was right. The moves are kind of fast and they kind of need a lot of technique. The leg move I could not always tell when it was coming, but after some times I started to get the hang of it. I love this one move that she moves her body like this with the arms. It was my favorite move, I think, or one of my favorites. I'm gonna say, I think for a very first time without even watching the map beforehand, I don't think I was that bad, but this one part I really like seeing her doing, like the leg move. So this and the other move I mentioned were my favorite moves, but I have to practice the second one to really understand it. But yeah, this was just a first try for a react, so no pressure. Again, this part was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, like it feels so good. And I was kind of wondering if it was the school we saw in Go For You with next, but it looked pretty different, so I thought it wasn't. And then later in the map we see the name of the school and it really isn't. Maybe they're rival schools, maybe they go compete against each other, like I'm already thinking of lore. And now we have something that will happen a lot in Just Dance throughout the Just Dance history, like a lot of background coaches, but the same person, like Hey Mama and so many others. And I'm gonna say I really like this choreo style. I don't think we've had this style of choreo dance for a female coach really often, so I really like that. I'm not sure if I really realized that while playing it, but the jacket change of color was nice. Kinda matches the floor. And then also the reindeer. I have seen the reindeer on the flags, but now I'm wondering like, what's the connection between the school and him? Like, I don't know. And a mutual of mine on Twitter, Carrie, she said it kinda gave the vibe of the Cheera showing up in You Make Me Feel. And now I can't unsee it. This move was cool too. And now some of my hair from the right side went to the left side and I look to have my ordinary hair again, even though I have that bright hair now. And just like that, finishing with a good move. Opinion, I love the map, I love the attitude, I love everything. And my score, only 4 stars, like, I thought I was getting more. Okay, Bazoya, part 2, let's go, first try, no single card besides the preview. Okay, I don't know how to say P1's name, Buni, Bune, and Shimmy. She looks a lot like Sarah, or just me, like not her face, but the hair, blue hair. Let's go! Okay, so I didn't expect it to start like this, like they hugging, not only at this part, but later. Like it feels like they know each other, like are friends, and then they just randomly meet in the subway and they're like, hey, it's me, hi, let's dance. And spoiler alert, I freaking love this song. Like, it's so cute, like the vibe of it, the look of it, the chord is pretty cute too. Like, it's not too hard, but it's kind of fast, and it's not really hard to get throughout your gameplay, but it's not so simple and easy either. Like, I feel like it looks pretty good and it's a really nice song to perform. You gotta have some technique to look like them, and it kind of looks, some moments like this one kind of looks like a fun internet dance. I feel like the choreo and the concept really go well together, like a fun choreo, like just enjoying yourself but also slaying. And for the people who have someone to dance with, it's a really nice choreo for friends or family or whoever you're playing with. I love the colors of it. I said I have a soft spot for maps that are city related, so some place in the city, or the ones in a car, or now in a subway. Like, I really love that. I love how it changes to more light to more in the dark. I like how the vibe of the chord goes with the vibe of the song. Like, I really like this sort of sped up style, even though it's not really sped up, but kind of the same vibe. And now getting to the subject of it not being a song from the 2000s. Some people seem to be really upset about it. I feel like I grew up more with the 2010s than just 2000s. So like I said at the beginning of the video, like the artists, the songs people were so hyped about, like everyone freaked out about it. 2000s season, like it was the best thing ever, like oh my 2000s. I was even kind of surprised and worried at the same time with the amount of hype for the season, cause like what if those people, like someone doesn't get the songs they wanted, or the map's not exactly what they wanted, and they have put so much expectation into it, and then they get disappointed and start like saying bad things about it, hating it. And for this one, like it's been out only for some hours, and I already saw some people already really upset about it because it's not a 2000 song. But someone pointed out that one of the artists of the song, Pink Panther, if that's how you pronounce it, her branding, her image is really connected with the 2000s aesthetic image, right? And they even said like, hey, Ice Spice was born on January 1st, 2000. But I feel like the main thing would be like the inspiration and 2000 references behind the song and in the map with the outfits, maybe even dance style, but like for the dance it looks more modern to me. But now considering this, how Pink Panther's branding is really connected with the 2000s, I can see why they had this song for a map in the season. Like now it feels like it has a space there, even though it's not a song that came in the 2000s. It can be, I'm not sure if it is, but it may have the 2000s as a inspiration behind it. Maybe it's representing it somehow. So it's not a song from the 2000s, but if it's inspired by it, if it's representing it anyway, then I feel like it has space in the season because it's about the 2000s. Doesn't mean that only 2000 songs, but it can have something that it's just like inspired by it too. And honestly, considering I think I was never like too attached or connected with 2000s music. Like for me, 2000s songs are the same or just any other kind of songs from any other era. You know, I love all music equally. Like I don't have a really big connection with 2000s. For me, they're just like songs like any others. So you know, I love this map, and I'm not gonna be mad about it just because it's not a 2000 song, like a song that came out in the era, especially if it has some inspiration by the 2000s behind it. Like of course I know the idea of this season is 2000s, but again, if the song has inspirations behind it, if they have 2000s concepts in the map, then I feel like it has a space here. It's what I said earlier. And let's not forget the fact that almost every Disney season has one map that has nothing to do with the theme or just feels off. Like giving an example, like let's think of one that's not so old. The Astral season in Disney 2022. Like we had the first one, the Poseidon's map, representing the kinds of signs like fire, water, and then we had Kiss Me More and Montero for two different signs, and then just like Follow the White Rabbit, just being there, you know, like we don't have a rabbit sign, anything, like it feels a map that would have been better for a fantasy season, something like that. And maybe in the Summer Beach Vampire season, like the name of Summer Beach or Beach Summer Vampires, I don't remember very well. So we have those three words. None of those three words say anything about witches, but we had a witch mapping, I think. Because of that, it felt a little off. But if they only had changed the name of the season, like, I don't know, Spook Summer maybe, because vampires and witches can be in the same theme if it's like a general Halloween theme, but they only have vampires on the title and then Summer Beach, so the witches were not in the name of the season. So because of the name, it feels a bit rough. And I'm sure if you look to older seasons, we can find some examples too. And none of those times people were so mad about the map that was not in the theme, but now it's because, you know, everybody was so hyped about 2000s that the one map that's not in the theme technically can be maybe hated over, but honestly I feel like it might have more to do with the theme of the season than Follow the White Rabbit, for example. If Boys Alive really has this 2000s aesthetic behind it with Pink Panthers, then I feel like it might have something behind it, you know. You can not clearly see it, maybe you just look at it, hey, it's a 2023 song, but you know, if you look deeper, you can find the reason why it's there. So not only I love the map, but I also can see a reason why it's there. Like I said, just because it's not a song that came out in the 2000s, if it is representing the 2000s or if it has inspiration from it, I feel like it's still a song that has something related to the 2000s because of the inspiration, references behind it. It might be a season about the 2000s, not only songs that came out in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, sometimes, like, even if it didn't have anything related to 2000s, like, that doesn't change how I feel about the map. Like, we can be frustrated that, like, hey, the promise was that it was a 2000 songs, but again, maybe they included the song because it has some reference to it. You know, we assumed it was only songs from 2000s, but maybe they include this one because it has some reference or inspiration behind it. But anyway, even if it didn't have anything related to the 2000s, like I said, a lot of seasons have maps, one map usually that doesn't go with the theme and nobody will say anything about it, just enjoy it anyway. So, if it fits the theme or not, I can still love the map anyway. Like right now it might feel a little upsetting to some people who don't see the reason why it's there, but after some time it's going to be just another song or plus for someone to be interested in, play it, and enjoy it. At the future, this person may not even know where this song came from, like what season. It's just there for this person to enjoy it. So again, I get why people are upset, but it doesn't personally upset me, not only because I can kind of see a reason to fit the song, like they had this map and they decided to put it in the season, but also like it's not the first time you have a map that doesn't necessarily fit the theme, so it's not the first time this happens, so why to be so upset? So I can understand why it's disappointing, but I feel like we're gonna have 5 maps or maybe 4, from the teasers we were getting. I feel like it's either 4 or 5, and just like other seasons, the number of maps and one there that doesn't really fit, but this one, I feel like this one fits more than some others. For the White Rabbit, like I said, and I personally I just love the map and I enjoy it, and that's my feelings for it. And if you're upset about it, that's fine. Everyone has their feelings. Just I feel like it would be nice if people, not only for this map, but anything that happens in the game, seasons or base games, you don't have to be hateful about it or say your opinion in a rude, cold way. Just you can say you didn't like something, but being educated at the same time. Being honest is always valid and expected, but you can do it in a way that's not rude or sounds like you're angry at the game or something. So I personally, like I said, that's my opinion. I love the song and I feel like it might have a space there. If it doesn't, then just another map, another season map that doesn't fit this is a theme, which has happened many times before. So we have other maps coming. We're probably having Hollaback Girl and other 3 maps. There are songs from the 2000s. So just wait and see it. Maybe if you don't like this one, other maps will make it up for you. But just because it's not what you wanted from the season doesn't mean that maybe you are not able to enjoy the map as its own thing. So if the fact that it's not a 2000 song is what's upsetting you, maybe just try to see it as a new map and enjoy it as it is. And my score for this one was better than the other one. I got 5 stars. I feel like for first try is a good thing.
In the editing, which you have already heard, but so I hope the minutes of the song, of the maps are enough time for me to say everything I want in the editing process. So everything that I was thinking during the map, I'm gonna try to put it in the narrating, because I don't like watching the map before playing it. I feel like everyone in the community does that, but I feel like that is spoiler. I like the feeling of discovering the map, the background, the color, everything, while I'm dancing to it. So I just dance to it, and then I put the narration of what I was thinking, my thoughts, in the editing. So that's how I do it. So I'm also going to make a reaction video on the season day when we get the season awards avatar as like background. So that and more Just Dance content, if you wanna see, subscribe to the channel. And that's it for today. Bye.